Welcome everybody to match day 14 here at Memorial Stadium, where in today's matchup is between the visiting Portland Bulldogs and the home team, the Deering Rams. It is a crosstown rival day, and this is the second matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, we did the first one. It was really good. You can never go wrong with a Deering Portland game in any sport. Huge crowd here, and the game beforehand, the boys JV game, really exciting. Deering won the game with about 2 minutes left to go in the game. A nice pass and breakaway, and the Deering player put it in the back of the net. One-on-one with the goalie. Really exciting. So this should be a real good game.
Yeah, the first matchup was at Fitzpatrick, and Portland came out victorious in that one in overtime. And so they took the first of the two, and we'll see who comes out on top in this one. But looking at the standings, this would be a big win going into the tournament for Deering if they can pull it off. For Portland, they're looking to crack that top four to not have to play in the first round of the tournament. But looking at in terms of the top six, the number one seed currently is Wyndham. They are 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie against the top 6. Falmouth at the number 2 is also 3-1-1 against the top 6. Scarborough is also 3-1-1 against the top 6. Where Portland can go over a team is Gorham. They are 2-3-0 against the top 6, and Gorham plays Wyndham tonight. So if Wyndham can beat Gorham and Portland can beat this Deering team, we'll see if Portland can get the number 4 seed.
Yeah, and get a 1-game break, which would be nice, considering it's a long season. Give them a little chance to rest. Plus tonight, I mean, they're playing a game right now. It's October 21st, and it's like 73 degrees and sunny here at the field, which is really great for the fans. Everybody's in T-shirts like it's the middle of summer. But for these players, it's going to get pretty warm, and hopefully they stay hydrated. But it should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, and just looking at for Portland, they are 2-1 against the top 6, and Deering at 0-5-0. They've lost to every top 5 team. That's why they are currently number 6. Portland at number 5, and if Deering can beat this Portland team, we'll see if they can crack into the top 5. I'm not sure if Deering can, but the algorithm for the MPA, I'm not sure how that works, but this win could give Deering the number 5 seed.
Yeah, and it's always good to be up there near the top, because the further down you are, you have to play a team that's, Deering would be in a good position, because if they finish 5th or 6th, their opponent's going to be way down at the bottom of the standings, which is good for the first game you play, but not necessarily good for the second game you play. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, so in terms of this game, both teams need to start off fast. Portland tends to start slow in their games. They don't usually get their passing crisp enough until later in the first half. So Deering if that is the case, Deering needs to capitalize and score first. Deering's last 2 games have been very flat for them. They've played Scarborough losing 2-0 and Gorham losing 3-0. So Deering's going to need to look to score first.
Yeah, definitely fast out of the gate. At this point, like you said, the standings may not change, but what doesn't change is the fact it's a crosstown rival, and you want bragging rights through the rest of the soccer season into the next sports season, depending upon if any of these players play another sport that they face each other at. But it's big bragging rights because here in Portland, you can live like right next to, right down the street from one of these schools and go to the other school. So, you do have school choice. So you may know everybody on each other's team, unlike someone from outside the city. So it's bragging rights for schools, bragging rights for neighborhoods, and maybe even bragging rights for the same building you live in.
And so here in this playoff tuner of a game, it is Bulldogs versus Rams, number 5 versus the number 6 seed, and it is senior night. And so we'll be back for senior night, player introductions, and the national anthem.
Good afternoon to all and welcome to Deering High School and our presentation to our senior boys soccer program. Each year, Deering High School is proud to have student athletes who represent the school and the Deering High School community through their hard work both on and off the field. Today we'd like to recognize our 13 senior members of the boys soccer program who are for the last time representing the Rams on their home turf. Each has contributed to the history and the tradition of Deering High School during their time here, and we would like to honor their hard work and dedication. Today's first senior is defender Coleman Cooper. Coleman has played all 4 years of soccer here at Deering and is joined by his parents Dell and Jen and Nana Pat. Coleman has also participated in baseball while at Deering High School. He is planning on continuing his education at the collegiate level in pursuit of a degree in engineering. Coleman's favorite Deering memory is making it to the state finals during last season. Our next senior is number 14, right wing striker, Augusto Daniel. Augusto has played all 4 years of soccer for Deering and is joined on the field by his friends and teammates. Augusto has also participated in DSU and real estate for Deering. He wants to become an entrepreneur and possibly go to college. His favorite Deering memory was being part of the 2023 state championship runner-up team. Our next senior is number 22, defender Andrew Box. Andrew has played all 4 years of soccer for Deering and is joined on the field by his father Sean and stepmother Beverly. Andrew has also participated in Forest City Ultimate Frisbee and CDHS musicals for Casco Bay High School. He plans on continuing his education at an Ivy League college in pursuit of a degree in engineering. His favorite Deering soccer memories are team's post-season potlucks. Our next senior is number 10, forward Max Mackay. Max has played for 2 years of soccer at Deering and is joined on field by his friends Chandrell, Adal, and Galliano. Max is interested in college in the Boston area and hopes to play in the NBA. His favorite Deering memory is just plain old playing soccer. Our next senior is number 88, goalkeeper Braden Lamb. Braden has played 2 years of soccer for Deering and is joined on the field by his parents Bill, Katie, and sister Daisy. Braden also participated in indoor and outdoor track for Deering. He plans to complete the automotive tech degree that he's been working on while at PATH, and then furthering his study in business and sports management. His favorite Deering soccer memory is watching the team compete at the state championships last year. Our next senior is number 28, defender Adao Ndoyo. Adao has played soccer for 2 years here at Deering High School. He's joined on the field by his friends. Adao is still deciding what he plans to do after high school. His favorite Deering soccer memory is playing in the state championships. Our next senior is number 8, center back, Alberto Bayata. Alberto has played 3 years of varsity soccer for Deering and is joined on field by his friends, Galliano, Blessing, Genesis, Adao, and Garnett. Alberto plans to attend college to keep playing soccer. His favorite Deering soccer memory is his first goal during his sophomore season. Our next senior is number 6, midfielder Manuel Sapro. Manuel has played for 2 years here at Deering High School and is joined on the field today by Coach Costigan. Manuel plans to play soccer in college. His favorite Deering soccer memory is playing in the state championships last season. Our next senior is forward Alex Chikaiza. Alex has been a member of... Our next senior is midfielder Ravi Tempe, number 3. This is Ravi's first year playing soccer for Deering and is joined on field by Coach Costigan and his friends. Ravi plans to attend college to earn his electrician's license. His favorite memories are the win. And now our captains. Our next senior is number 2, center back, Captain Luke Newell. Luke has played all 4 years at Deering and he's joined on the field by his parents Zachary, Angelique, and foreign exchange student Antonio. Luke has also participated in indoor and outdoor track for Deering. He plans to continue his education in pursuit of a degree in the medical field or another STEM-related field. His favorite Deering memory is going to the state finals last season. Our next senior is number 9, senior defender, midfielder, Captain Peter Sargent. Peter played varsity for all 4 seasons at Deering and will be joined on the field by his parents Mike and Stephanie, his sister Mia, and Michaela. Peter has also participated in indoor track for Deering. He plans to continue playing soccer at the collegiate level. And our final senior is center midfielder, Captain Ethan Fisher. Ethan has played varsity soccer all 4 seasons at Deering High School and is joined on the field by his parents Candy, Lindsay, Mima Kathy, sister Camden, and brother Beckett. Ethan plans to further his education and athletic career at Bates College. His favorite Deering memory is scoring his penalty kick in the state championship game during his junior season. Congratulations to all of our seniors as they gather on the field one more time for one group picture of our seniors. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Memorial Field, home of the Deering High School Rams. The Deering soccer program would like to welcome today's opponents, our crosstown rivals, the Portland High School Bulldogs. Now we'll get to those starting lineups, and we'll begin with our visitors from Portland High School. Number 1, Osvaldo Silva. Number 3, David Mwangu. Number 5, Isa Antonio. Number 6, Felisberto Malusi. Number 7, Paulo Joao. Number 8, Ronan Mas. Number 10, Baptista Muanda. Number 11, Bunga Pedro. Number 19, Dadino Mbabo. Number 28, Silvio Mbayi. And in net for the Bulldogs this afternoon, number 97, Marco Robles. The Bulldogs are coached by Rocco Frangilli. And now the starting lineup for your Deering High School Rams. Senior number 2, Captain Luke Newell. Senior Captain number 9, Peter Sargent. Senior Captain number 11, Ethan Fisher. Junior number 13, Cristiano Alfonso. Senior number 15, Coleman Cooper. Junior number 20, Guillermo Jose. Sophomore number 25, Alfonso De Jesus. Sophomore number 28, Samuel Almeida. Sophomore number 30, Alberto Castellano. And junior number 36, Antonio Luan. And net for your Rams, number 0, Junior Jack Borland. The Rams are coached by Joel Costigan. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps and face the open end of Memorial Field while we honor America and those who defend her with the playing of our national anthem.
Here we go for the start of this game. 40 minutes on the clock for the first half.
And John Coyne was gracious to share his luxury accommodations here with us, a public address announcer.
Deering starting off with the ball. And it's going to roll out of bounds for a Portland throw.
Yeah, so much going on. The last thing they had to do was the coin toss.
Silva will bring it. Bobo. And it's going to be to Silva. He'll cross it in. It's hit out for a corner. So an early corner for Portland. And it is Mwanda taking it. It's in the middle. Not quite out. Silva. It's hit out to Pedro. Mwanda. And great defense there by Jose, not allowing that to be crossed in, and Deering got that out.
Yeah, that's what you like. You can't let the player round the corner on you and get a kick in front of the goal net.
Antonio boots it up the field.
Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said that some of the Pacer young soccer players are here to run the sidelines for balls that go out of bounds to get this game moving. There's quite a few of them there.
And Portland gets it out. It's Silva with space. Silva trying to get to Pedro. He slips. Portland will keep possession.
Well, and that fast start you mentioned, Seth, for Portland looks like that's what they're going to try to do here, because you said that they've been starting off slow in a lot of the games that we've filmed, but seems like they're picking the pace up here.
Moss will throw it long. It's in there, and it comes off the head of Mwangu right into the arms of Borland. And that kick drifts out of bounds. Deering is going to have to figure out the pressure Portland has put on them early. It's a long throw.
This is dangerous.
Moss kicks it out, and it's going to fall to Newell.
Yeah, you never know where that ball's going to bounce up there.
Turnover, Silva, Mwangu, and Newell gets it out of there. And Bobo will get it to Mwangu, and
is that another corner?
Newell slipped, giving space to Mwangu, but it goes off Deering for a corner.
Yeah, all pressure here for Portland.
It's in there. It glances off ahead. Zhao able to get it.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a foul on Antonio.
Yeah, not a 10-yard holding penalty, but definitely a penalty.
It's in there. Pedro comes in. to keep it away from Castellano.
The SMAA require officials and athletic administrators to enforce sportsmanship rules at our events. High school athletics are education-based activities and emphasize positive values. The participants today have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility, and the love of the game. We remind everyone that good behavior is expected from everyone on the fields, on courts, and in the stands today. And misconduct will not be tolerated.
Mamusi. Mamusi will get fouled by Almeida.
Let today's competition reflect mutual respect among all the participants, our coaches, officials, and fans from both high schools.
Silva.
Good luck and have fun. Enjoy today's match here at Daring High School.
Silva getting into Mwanda all the way over to Antonio. And he'll cross it in and glances.
Wow. You got a feeling here that eventually Portland's going to put one in a position to try to score a goal here. It's been all Portland pressure.
Yes. 7 minutes in, and it's been majority Portland.
Yeah, that passing looks really crisp tonight.
Mwanda. And we'll get it back. And that's...
Well, when you take a shot from a soccer ball that close, it's going to leave a mark.
Now it's going to...
And any expression you hear in this booth when someone gets hit like that, it's that feeling like, oh, thank goodness that wasn't me, because it does hurt.
Mwango will get it to Mwanda. Getting it all the way over to Silva. Silva will cross it in. And just wide for Mwango.
Oh, man. Whoa. Well, like I said, eventually one of those are going to hit the back of the net. They're getting closer and closer.
Babo. Mamusi. And it's taken away. We'll see if Deering... Deering only keeps it for a little bit there, and Portland gets it back. And that's going to be
possibly a yellow card? Let's see. It is not.
That was on Alfonso de Jesus. Moss shoots it in there, and Borland.
Can of corn.
De Jesus. And he can't keep it.
And the goalie was just like hoping it was going to go for a goal kick.
Ten minutes down in this first half. And it's going to go out for Portland throw. It's a long throw. Mwanda will get it up. And Cooper keeps it from being anything more than it was. Deering has settled things down and has started to put pressure on Portland's defense. Sargent. That's...
Well, can of corn in the other direction. I don't know. Am I showing my age? Does anyone know what a can of corn is? Catching the ball like a can of corn.
Mwangu, that takes a couple of deflections. Silva and Mwanda being forced to the sideline, having to go back to Antonio. Musi will cross sides of the field. Pedro. And it's booted up the field. Pedro will get to it.
Good hustle there by the Portland player. Couple of daring players there just waiting for the ball to settle.
Sargent trying to get it out wide to Fisher, and that rolls out of bounds.
In the lineup for Portland, number 9, Isaac Nkanza.
Silva will get it. And it's kicked out. Mamusi trying to get it. Falls to Pedro.
Nice move.
Fisher will stop and passing it back to Cooper. Antonio takes the ball away.
Great hustle there by the Portland player. Daring player wait for the ball, didn't go after it.
Sargent. And it's going to be a foul on Portland. Jose going to take the free kick.
Portland's got to be careful here, that dropping in.
And it's headed out. Falls to Sargent. Fisher bringing it towards the sideline. And it's going to be a goal kick.
A reminder that concessions are open for this afternoon's match. Concessions are staffed by the Purple and White Boosters, supporting athletics here at Portland High School.
Moss boots it up. Kanza will almost win the ball, and Newell able to stop enough.
Ooh.
That was going to be...
Boy, that was just a little bit. Could have been a breakaway for Deering there.
Yeah, Almeida was offsides, so if that were to have fallen to him, they would have called it, but it's a foul on Deering. Deering gets the ball. Almeida. And it rolls out. And Bay holding off Almeida.
Into the match for Portland, number 26, Walter Mettenbach. Into the lineup for your Rams, number 7, Lucio Ibinda. Number 8, Alberto Beata.
Little under 24 minutes left to go in the first half.
And number 33, Alexander Almeida.
Boy, for a Monday, this is a huge crowd.
It's headed. Moss will get it over to Hattenbach. Fisher will. And no one with possession. Mwanda will get it for Portland.
Boy, we're seeing some really great battles.
Mwanda will switch sides of the field. Silva. Pedro. And right off of Jose.
Great defense. Just got to stay in front of your player and mark up.
And Babo will get it to Mwangu. And that takes a deflection. Deering Sargent bringing it up. And Moss booting it high into the air. And that's going to be a handball on Luke Newell. Taken quickly. Nikanza bringing it to the corner, will shoot it, and it goes wide. 22 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, and you can hear the fans groaning. They're not missing. They're just missing a little wide on that side of the net.
Newell getting it out to Cooper. Fisher bringing it up the sideline and couldn't quite keep it. Was Almeida. .21 minutes to go in the first half. And Silva, Newell there to take it away. Bayada getting it to Sargent. It's going to work its way over to the other side. Bayada.
Well, that was a good no call. They were both going for the ball and fell over it.
Returning for Portland is number 3, David Mwangu.
Pedro. And it's going to be...
That's going to be a yellow card. No, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was said.
Well, maybe he just gave him a warning. Well, this is a big game, so, you know, that's the referee's discretion right there. So
It's another slip by Newell. Throw in taken quickly.
now that one might be a yellow card. Nope. Wow. I think the refs are going to let them play just a hair physical today.
Two players near the ball. Mwanda will kick it in there. Bayada heading it out. Kabinda will get to it. And it's taken away. It's McKanza on the other side of the field. And Sargent deflecting the pass. Pedro will keep it and couldn't quite get a clean shot.
Well, I have to say, you know, we're 23 minutes in, almost 23 minutes into this first half, and the energy level has not gone down at all.
Kanzo kicking it in. Newell deflecting it to Mamusi. And it's going to be Deering possession. Kabinda couldn't quite keep it. That falls to Mwangu. And
Oh, you could see that developing.
Sargent able to get that away from the penalty box. Deering moving it up. And it's once again Portland possession. Kanza, Abdullahi, and Jose. It's crossed in. And Borland comes in strong and punches that away.
Wow. You could see the Portland player getting ready to line up some sort of a bicycle kick.
And Borland falls on top of it. 16 minutes to go in the first half.
Wow. What concentration. Well, that could be the play right there that helps Deering further down the road here in this game.
Pedro. And it's going to be a foul.
And now is that a yellow card or just a talking to?
Yeah, I think where this is such a big game, you want to give the players a chance to keep it clean before you start throwing yellow cards around. And that was taken away. Kabinda will get to it. That's going to get to Sargent. And Sargent getting the ball back for Deering. Abdullahi couldn't keep it up the field. Pedro getting it to the other side. Zhao. And too far out in front for Mwangu. Deering's definitely done a great job at falling back on those straight line kicks up the field.
Well, that defense is definitely showing up tonight.
And that one having to be punched out by Borland. Pedro bending that in and almost scoring. So it's going to be another corner for Portland. It's taken quickly. It's going to be headed towards the sideline by Kabinda, and it's going to roll out.
Well, now we've seen how important a goalie can be twice. Because a goalie for Deering so far is the star of this game.
And Zhao with a long-range missile towards the net goes wide.
Yeah. We're going to cross sports here. So far, he's got the Tommy Award for this one.
Into the lineup for the Rams, number 12, Flavio Masinga. Number 17, Augusto Daniel.
Well, and I think
Samuel Almeida.
we've filmed a game before where a goalie has been and definitely the star of the game with saves.
Mwanda gets the ball taken away. Kabinda and Mwanda with a strong challenge to get the ball back. Crossing it to Pedro. And Nikanza will get to it. And taken away by Sargent, putting his foot in there. And that takes a deflection to Borland. Sargent. It's out wide. It's kicked up. Portland will get possession back. Almeida and Tonio taking that away. Pedro and Mbabo with some space. Taken away. And that's... No, it's going to be a Portland throw. No, it
was a penalty?
It was a foul.
Yeah, we couldn't see it with all the players there.
Abdullahi crossing sides of the field to Fisher. And that's going to roll out of bounds.
returning for Portland, number 1, Osvaldo Silva. And number 28, Silvio Mbai.
Yeah, Portland trying to get that ball in quick, but there were subs.
That takes a deflection. Mwangu trying to get it past. And Bay shooting it out of bounds. And it's going to fall to Almeida.
Oh. You could see where that ball was going, just couldn't make it to the Darren player on the other side. Might have had a good shot.
Mamusi. Bay. Portland slowing things down. Out wide to Antonio. We'll get it to Zhao.
Oh, just tried to squeak it in there and couldn't get it through.
Portland will get the loose ball. Daniel couldn't keep it.
Yeah, they had something going, just couldn't get it past the Portland player.
That's going to go out on Portland.
Well, and Portland's got to worry. All this effort they've put in and shots on goal. Darren, all they need to do is just line something up like that, what they just had, and they could put one in the net.
And number 30, Alberto Castellano.
Mwangu, Mamusi, Mwanda will get it to and trying to thread it between Cooper and Bayada.
Great sportsmanship there. The Darren player picking up the Portland player so they could both hustle back up the field. It was a good, clean play. Portland player just couldn't get in there.
Sargent getting it out wide to Fisher. And it's taken away.
Yeah, it just wasn't hit hard enough to the other Darren player.
Under 6.5 to go in the first half. And Babo and Masinga there to take it away. Daniel will try to get it to the other side. Kick too hard.
Great footwork. Deadened the ball.
It's to Silva. And it's going to be a goal kick. Bayada not allowing that to go any further than the penalty box. Mwanda getting it to Antonio. See if Portland can get another chance. It's kicked out. Portland getting it to the other side of the field. Mwangu. And it's crossed in. And Borland tracking it down.
Good stop there on defense for Portland.
Bayada to Sargent. And Moss trying to watch that go out of bounds. He had plenty of time to stop that and try to turn around and kick it up the field, but Deering will get a throw in. High into the air. And that's going to be a throw. It hit off the flag.
Well, and it's been a while since Deering has been that far down on the other side of the field.
Going to be a long throw. Fisher couldn't quite bring it down for Deering. Mwangu to Silva, and Silva falls. That's the third time that a player slipped in that area.
Yeah, I think that's where all the turf monsters are living tonight.
Returning for Portland, number 9, Isaac Nkanza. And for your Rams, number 20, Guillermo Jose.
And just over a minute and a half to go. Deering will get a free kick. It's taken quickly. And Kanza takes it away from Sargent and overruns it. 1 minute to go. Bayada boots it in there and punched away by Robles. Fisher. It's kept in there and out. Mwangu. .35 seconds. It's kicked in there. Moss heading it out. Kanza will bring it into Deering territory. Will hold it. That's going to go out. And the horn will sound for halftime.
Wow, and what a first half. Holy moly. You know, Portland has had the majority of the pressure here in this first half, but Deering is playing some really good defense, and they definitely need to make sure that that Portland doesn't put one in the net. But out of all the games that we've watched and filmed this Portland team, just speaking on this side right now, this is the best I think I've seen them passing all season. That passing has been crisp. Their foot movement has been phenomenal. They've had some good shots on goal. But Deering on the other side is living up to that defense. And, they showed a little spark here in the last few minutes. And Portland's going to have to be very careful now that Deering's seen a half of the way Portland's playing.
Well, and this has been the downfall for Portland in the last couple of losses, is that they haven't been able to put their chances into the back of the net, and it's given life to the other team. And then for Portland, you needed to start faster and score a goal in the first half. It's giving life to Deering. Deering has been flat the last couple of games, allowing the first goal in each of their last two losses. Portland's going to have to figure out how to either string another pass to get a better shot, or they need to put their chances into the back of the net. And for Deering, they're going to need to figure out how to get the ball up without booting it and making it a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, and those things are always dangerous too, because whoever gets that ball first, if they can deaden it and make a pass while everybody's trying to head the ball or drop the ball, it can get away, and the team can go in the opposite direction. But I have to say, as I said earlier, the goalie for Deering is definitely the star of this first half, because he has kept the ball out of the net at least twice. That he has made exceptional plays.
Well, and that's what you're going to need going into the tournament, especially when you're going to have to go on the road to play one of the top four teams in the second round. Portland looking to host the second round playoff game with a win, but they're going to have to put a little bit more pressure on the Deering back line for them to crack that top four. Deering going to look to win this game and have some momentum going into the playoffs. Halftime score is Bulldogs 0, Rams 0, and we'll be back for second half action. Here we go for the start of the second half. 40 more minutes on the clock. Portland is going to start with the ball.
And
it's booted up.
Oh.
Off of Zhao, out of bounds.
We had a visit by Steve Schwartz, who covers Portland football and Portland basketball for WPPS TV3.
Wangu, Mamusi, and almost taken away. It's on the other side of the field for Portland. Pedro, Babo, and Fisher deflected that.
Oh!
And that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, definitely not a yellow card because I think he stopped and turned around and the other player was running towards the ball. Totally accidental, but still a foul.
Ronan Moss over the ball. He's going to boot it in. And
Ooh. Oh, man.
over the hands of Borland for a goal kick.
Wow, very fortunate that wasn't straight at the net.
Two minutes down in the second half. Long throw. Bobo gets the deflection. Hattenbat. Abdullahi not able to keep it. Mwanda kicking it up. Mwangu. And it's going to be a Portland foul. It's going to be a Deering throw.
Well, Darren's definitely come out the second half with the pace a little bit hotter.
Abdullahi trying to get into the corner, kicked out by Pedro. Crossed in there and kicked out. Sargent trying to boot it back in there, and Bobo and Mwangu. Senga will cross it in there. Moss heading it away. It falls to Pedro. Silva putting on the speed. Mwangu. And it's going to be kept in.
We require our officials and athletic administrators to enforce sportsmanship rules at our events. High school athletics are education-based activities.
Mwanda
And they emphasize positive values.
crossing it to Mwangu. Silva. And it's in
We remind everyone that good behavior is expected from
no man's land.
Yeah, nobody on that side of the field for Portland.
will not be tolerated.
Ooh,
And it's going to be on Portland.
yeah, high kick right there.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. We support the rights of all students to participate today without being subjected to discrimination or biases. Let today's competition reflect and respect the mutual respect among participants, coaches, officials, and our fans from both schools. Good luck to
Fisher will take the throw, but a little too far where the ball went out. Masenga will cross it in there. And Moss heading it away. Portland fortunate that didn't fall to a Deering foot. Silva. And that's taken away by Jose. Newell. Out wide to Jose.
Well, it looks like we have a different half. Darren with a lot of pressure.
Sargent. And couldn't quite get anything on that. And Abdullahi booting it as hard as he could. And that goes over the net.
Yeah, out into the woods. Well, there's enough kids around here that someone will go out and find it.
And it's booted up the sideline. Bayada bringing it up in space. Masinga getting around one defender, couldn't get around Antonio. And Sargent being taken down. And we're going to have the trainer
Now he's going to have to go. Ooh, yellow card.
Yeah, I don't know.
Number 6.
I don't know if the yellow card was for saying something or if it was for stopping a player from going up the field.
Yeah, I don't know if that yellow card was prior to the action, during the action, or after the action. But he definitely got a yellow card.
Because normally they wait for the player to get up before they give the yellow card. So Deering it's going to be Peter Sargent over the ball, directing traffic.
And he can curve it in the net, so the Portland goalie's got to be careful. The far side, he hits that upper far side. And we're having a discussion. The referee's having a discussion with the Portland side on about the Portland player and why there was a yellow card. And but the clock has stopped, so all of this is not in stoppage time. Got to watch that far side corner.
31:59 on the clock. Peter Sargent, the wall being moved back a yard. It's kicked in there and right to Robles.
Yeah. I was thinking he'd try the other side, but where he kicked it was not a problem whatsoever for the goalie for Portland.
Mwanda getting it out wide. Zhao getting the loose ball. And
so I can't tell. Is Portland playing with a player down that the player went out, or did they sub?
No,
No.
When you get a yellow card, you have to be taken off the field and subbed. before you can be put back on. Pedro crossing it in. Bayada heading it out. And
Oof.
Newell saving Deering there from having a wide open net. And that one's kept in. No, Silva couldn't bring it down.
Well, now we see Portland putting the pressure back on.
Returning for the Bulldogs, number 9, Isaac Nkanza. Returning the matchup for your Rams is number 7, Lucio Ibinda. And number 13, Cristiano Afonso.
And that's going to go out on Deering. Antonio kicking it. Kanza not able to bring it down. Bayada kicking it up to Kabinda.
Oh, nice.
And crossing it, shooting. And it was Alfonso getting the loose ball, but couldn't get his footing. Deering with the best chance of the night for them.
Well, and now the Portland goalie is trying to get the second half Tommy Awards like the first half for Deering goalie. I probably shouldn't say that. Tommy Award. We got to come up with something else.
Yeah, both. So far in this game, Robles hasn't had to make a difficult save, and that was his first. See if Deering can put a couple more chances. 28 and a half minutes to go in this game. And that's going to be a foul.
We'll just call it the TV3 award.
That one is in the back of the net. Ronan Moss with the direct kick on the free kick. And it's in the top corner. Portland taking the lead.
Man, oh man. Well, we did see in the last half that the goalkeeper just got his fingertips on a ball that was going to go over his head into the net, but this one did that. It went right through his fingertips into the net. Boy, oh boy, what a boot.
Bayada out to Fisher and couldn't keep it in.
Oh, nice back heel.
And that went right to Kabinda. Kabinda putting pressure on Pedro. And Moss.
12 minutes and 7 seconds expired in this second half by number 8, Ronan Moss.
Taken away by Mwanda. Kicked out by Jose. Cabinda crossing sides of the field to Fisher. Fisher not able to get by Zhao. McKenza. And a great stop by Newell. Portland putting pressure on. It's crossed in. And miss hit by Silva.
Well, Darren came out the first 8-9 minutes of this second half with a lot of pressure, and Portland took it back. And now they're applying more pressure.
Silva able to get to it. Will hold it on the line. Kicked out by Bayada.
Well, and now the clock is the enemy of Daring, and Portland will do whatever it takes to shave 10-15 seconds off on every out-of-bounds ball.
That's going to go out. 25 minutes to go. It's back to Mbaye. Fisher coming in. And Zhao not able to keep it. Abdullahi. And that's kicked out by Mbaye.
Well, we'll have to see what Darren sets up for a play here.
Fisher setting up for a long throw. It's in there. And booted out. It's crossed in, and it's going to go out.
Another round of applause for our PACE athletes around the field, keeping this game in motion this afternoon. The future of Portland Endearing Soccer, keeping our game going tonight. Thank you very much.
Yeah, not sure if you could hear what John giving appreciation to the young Pacer soccer players chasing the balls around the perimeter of this field to keep the game moving along. And they've done a great job.
Abdullahi kicking it back. Masinga getting it. It's up the field. And Bay misplays it. Fisher. And it's going to be...
I think it was a foul.
It's going to be a foul on Portland.
Yeah, he was trying to let the ball go out, but you can't be physical keeping the other player from trying to get the ball. And so they definitely called a foul on that one.
Ethan Fisher will get it to Daniel. Daniel. And Zhao will boot it down the field. It's going to roll out.
Entering the lineup for your Rams, number 6, Manuel Sapro.
kicked up. Kansas will shoot it, and Portland with a save.
Man, oh man. Well,
So it's going to be another corner for Portland.
boy, I have to tell you, these Portland players are definitely putting a boot in it. But with the exception of that one goal, the Deering goalie has been exceptional.
Mwanda, it's in there. It's skied high. Zhao not able to keep it in. It's a quick throw up the field. Deering trying everything possible to get it up the field. Fisher. And Fisher is going to get fouled. Bayada. And he's going to switch with Sargent.
Boy, that lets a lot of time run off the clock, though.
Under 20 minutes to go. Sargent will kick it in there. And it's going to be caught by Robles. If Deering can somehow get the equalizing goal, all those saves by Borland will have been for something. Portland, Mwanda with 3 Deering players there having to kick it backwards. Zhao, Fisher, and it's going to be kicked out. Alfonso falling.
Well, and as you pointed out earlier in the game, that section of the field has turf monsters because a number of players keep falling.
Wanda booting it out. And we're going to get some subs.
Returning for Portland, number 19, Danilo Mavo. And for your Rams, number 30, Alberto Castellano.
Sargent will get it out wide. And taken away. Castellano. Deering with all the pressure right now, but can't get it up the field. Abdullahi crossing sides of the field. And it's kicked out of bounds by Castellano.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play. Unfortunately, it went out of bounds for Deering.
And it's taken away. Deering with possession. And booted out. Daniel heading it to Masinga. Daniel will boot it down. Sargent will be held. "16 minutes to go. Portland leading 1-0 over Deering. And that's going to go out of bounds.
Returning to the lineup for your Rams, number 2, Luke Newell.
Sargent getting forced to the corner. And Deering couldn't do anything with that. Nakanza will get it in space. Deering having to come back. And no call on that one. So Deering will have possession. Bayada. Pedro. Getting that.
Well, Portland's got to be careful that they don't just try to think the ball's going to go up and Darren intercepts just like that. They could have an odd man rush. And Darren is definitely playing very hard here.
Silva still has it. And Daniel having to kick it out.
Wow. That was really gutsy move there by the goalie. If the Portland player could have just got in between the Darren players, he might have been able to chip it over him. Oh, we got a player down, I think.
And
they haven't blown a whistle yet.
And we'll take a timeout while they tend to the downed player. And we're back. The down player was Bunga Pedro. Ball goes through everybody, booted down the field.
Returning to the lineup for Portland is number 3, David Mwangu. Number 10, Bautista Mwangu. For your Rams is number 11, Ethan Fisher. Number 15, Coleman Cooper. Number 25, Afonso De Jesus. And number 36, Antonio Luan.
Deering with the throw. Mwanda getting it to Mwangu. Lacanza. And trying to cross it in. Maida. That one out on Portland. No, it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, hard to tell all the way over here. Looked like it went out, but oh, miscommunication.
It's taken away. And that one's going to be a foul. Cooper crossing it in there and falls right to Robles. Cooper trying to keep it in. It rolls out.
Well, at least he slowed it down, didn't give Portland an opportunity at the ball. Oh, fancy footwork.
Into the corner. Lacanza trying to cross it in. And it rolls wide for a corner, so it took a deflection.
And those are very dangerous. The goalie not knowing where that ball is or where it's going. And as you could see, it was a deflection for a corner kick.
Corner being taken by Mwanda. It's low. And Cooper kicking it out momentarily. Mwangu slipping. It's kept in by De Jesus. Castellano getting it to Sargent. Sargent in the middle of the field. And Fisher's going to get fouled.
All right, just like the Portland goal. We got to watch out for this one. Portland's got to watch out for this boot.
Masinga gonna take the free kick. It's in there and just wide.
Yeah. Man. Sometimes it can be hit hard. Sometimes it can just be a nice looping shot. Not too far off the net.
Returning for Portland is number 7, Paulo Joao. For your Rams, number 8, Alberto Bayata. Number 16, Ibrahim Abdullahi.
And time is moving. Thing Darren's got to worry about, though, is as they try to bring more people up to get that goal back, that Portland doesn't break away.
It's going to go out for a Deering throw. Headed away. Cooper getting it to Sargent. Sargent being forced to the sideline. Coming back towards the middle. Abdullahi getting it to Daniel. And Antonio taking it away. Cooper coming in. And Deering gets the possession back. Daniel. It's to the other side to Masinga. Crossed in there. Cooper momentarily winning it back for Deering. And that's going to go out wide to Mamusi. And it's going to be Borland who will scoop it up. Not sure. They're going to have going to be a drop ball. Under 6 minutes to go. Bayada getting it to Sargent. It's up the field. And out of bounds. No, it's is it another foul? It is another foul. It's going to be a reaching for the pocket.
It's a yellow card.
It's on Babo.
So the referee visits both coaches to tell them what the foul was all about.
Number 16, Elijah Mangwedi.
No.
Kicked in. And Kanza bringing it to the corner. Taken away by Daniel.
Yeah, 2-on-1 right there. It's going to be a tough position to get that ball through.
And that one's saved by Luke Newell, coming all the way back, Portland
Jeez.
trying to get that second goal, and
Wow.
we're going to have another stoppage.
And this crowd is humming. One side thought they had a goal, and the other side,
Mamusi will cross it back in. It's kicked out. Pedro it's going to fall. Portland just trying to hold the ball.
we are seeing some world-class action here tonight.
Daniel trying to keep the ball away. And it's going to be a Portland throw. Mamusi. And that's going to go out on Deering. Under 2.5 minutes to go. Bay. And that's going to be a foul. And we're going to get another stoppage.
Are we going to have a yellow card? Yeah, I think the Portland side was none. Whoa, wait. I think the Portland side none too happy with that call because it looked like the Deering player was falling down anyway. You could see the bench for Portland a little bit upset on that one.
It's in there, and it's kicked out. Going to be a throw for Portland. 1.5 minutes to go.
And Portland taking their time throwing the ball in.
Sargent. They got to go quick. Fisher. That's going to be a throw for Deering. It's in there. Bayada couldn't bring it down. Deering's got to go.
Oh man, 5
And
seconds.
Jack Borland coming in. This has got to be a quick kick into the back of the net for Deering.
And everybody down that side of the field.
Abdullahi taking the free kick.
Will we see some magic here?
It's not going to happen. Portland is going to win this game.
What a game. Holy moly.
And Portland celebrating the 1-0 win over Deering.
Well, and I have to say, you know, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser, but it's not for lack of trying. It's not for lack of trying for Deering. They have been. Deering played one great game. They gave it their all. Their goalie and a defender kept this game 1-0. This was an amazing game.
Yeah. This was a great game between these crosstown rivals. Deering doing everything they could at the end of the game to tie things up.
Well, and the thing too is the Portland goal was not a cheap one. That was booted, and there was the goalie for Deering. If he didn't make a perfect save, it was going to go in, and you know it was just hit way too hard. But I have to say, the defender for Deering at the end of the game, and you said what his name was, and I totally forgot. It was the defender for Deering who kept the ball from going in.
Newell.
Luke Newell. Let me just tell you, that right there, Luke Newell doing that goes a long way. He should be so proud, and the Deering fans should be so happy that he did that, because that is 110% hustle. And knowing where the ball is and making sure you got your goalies back, and that's what Luke did.
Yeah, and the way the brackets are, Portland and Deering still have a chance to play again in the Class A South final, and that is going to be in Marshwood all the way in November. It's a couple weeks away. Deering has to put everything into beating one of these top 5 teams. Now they're 0-6.
Well, I have to say, the way Deering played tonight, they stand a good chance of making any one of those top 6 teams sorry they got to face them in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's been a tough season for Deering. They've lost to every single team that's ahead of them. Portland now 3-2-1 against the top 6 teams. As you can hear the Portland side celebrating this win. Portland 2 wins and no losses against this Deering team. And this Deering team has been their kryptonite the last couple years.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Anything can happen in the playoffs. All you have to do is get there.
And so we'll be watching the Wyndham-Gorham game to see where Portland ends up in the standings. Portland hoping that they get that 4th seed so they do not play this Saturday. Deering, unfortunately, will have to play on Saturday. That is up in the air still with a bunch of games left to go today and one tomorrow. But final score in this one is Portland 1, Deering 0. Saying so long. This has been a production of WPPS TV3, Portland Public Schools.
Thank you very much.
Saying good night.
Sorry about that. Thank you very much for watching. Very exciting game, and we're so glad that we're able to bring these to you. And this is what the Portland Public Schools television station does, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.